Fabspeed Motorsports, and we're going to give our video explanation and a soundbite of our 2009 997S and 997 regular high-performance air intake that we've designed for these cars. We picked up this car 4 weeks ago. It's mid-October, and we're the first company in the world to develop a true high-performance air intake that's been fully dyno tested, street tested, and track tested, no check engine lights, and bona fide genuine horsepower and torque. This air intake on the dyno gives you a minimum of 12 horsepower and foot-pounds of torque. In some areas on the dyno curve there's over 20 foot-pounds of torque and over 12 horsepower significantly. We will post those up on the internet. As you know, the dyno curves at different RPMs, the car needs more air and self-adjusts. This air intake features two high-performance air filters that have velocity stacks in them. 3-inch 76mm tubing, and it has a V right here to accelerate the airflow to go past the mass airflow sensor into the throttle body. And then here's our heat shield here. The system absolutely works dynamite, gives you even better sports car sound and induction roar. Bona fide guaranteed horsepower as verified on our dyno jet over there in the corner. It's our dyno jet over there in the corner. It's the only dyno in the world that's fully instrumentated with a weather station that you cannot change factors or fudge factors like any other dyno. And we're building all these pieces in-house in our fully equipped shop. And then back to the air intake. Beautiful piece, do-it-yourself install. Here's the factory air intake for this car. Okay? And Porsche made an upgrade compared to the regular 2005, 2008 997s. This is bolted in the car. You got a dryer duct hose. The air hits two filters, one on each side. Okay? And then when the air comes in the middle, it slams into each side coming in, and then so it's not working together to get into the engine like ours. And then it mixes in here, then goes straight in. Anybody says, well, gee, guys, you're going to be breathing hot air in the engine. Well, these do hook up to these areas here, but they're big ports down here to let rainwater and other out. They're the size of about a 4x6 card down here. You can see my hand. There's one on each side, so hot air will enter in there. Now, what I want to show you too is we did instrument testing on this, testing the air temperature on the stock versus ours. Absolutely no change in terms of temperature given our heat shield. And one of the reasons why it works so well is because of this V here to accelerate the air through there. But also, if you look at the way this deck lid closes, these ducts sit right up against the air filters, okay? They sit right up against there, and then when your spoiler goes up and whatever, it also rams air into the engine. And this is your stuck in traffic fan that Porsche's been putting on all 996s, 996 twin turbos, 997 twin turbos, and GT3s. When you're stuck in traffic, this fan blows air into the engine bay. If I had a piece of tissue paper and this car was hot, it would be blowing this way, and that blows right on the air intake. So what I'm going to tell you is, if anybody tells you this air intake heats up the air and you lose power, it's a bunch of malarkey, and you can self-test it yourself.